Twinkle, twinkle, neighbors! Now, we have been coming to you live every single night for the past 12 nights for this very special edition of the classic Beekman 1802 Holiday Marathon, because we're celebrating our 12 years in business at Beekman 1802. And our whole goal this year was to make sure that we could end the year 2020 with as much twinkle, twinkle as possible. Because you know what? Everybody needs it.
So grab your champagne, get comfortable, because we're about to begin Beekman 1802, 12 years of Christmas, Day 12!
Oh, hi everybody. Yes,
Hi, neighbors.
Under's joining us too.
Under's like champagne?
Pour some champagne. What are you waiting
it's
on?
here.
So welcome to the very final episode of this year's Holiday Marathon, the Beekman 1802 12 Years of Christmas. And we hope you have some champagne open too, because we really are celebrating not only our 12 years in business, not only the end of this year's marathon, but the almost end of 2020.
I know.
And we're going to take it out with a lot of twinkle, twinkle. Now, here's our goal, Josh.
What's our goal?
So we're going to make this a night of 1,000 stars, hopefully.
How are we doing that?
So the very first night the marathon started, we went up above 1,000 viewers at a time. So our goal, and every other night since then, we've kind of hovered right underneath
800, 900.
900. So what we're going to try to do tonight is get it up to 1,000 twinkling stars. All of you are the stars. And keep it there. So here's how you do it. If you see the number, try to keep sharing this live stream until we can get the number up to 1,000, and then just keep watching that little number at the corner of your screen. And when it dips below 1,000, just keep sharing it to your family and friends and say, hey, you got to tune in, you got to tune in. Because not only do we have an amazing Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day, not only is it free shipping on everything on the website until midnight tonight, but we also have Vanessa Williams singing us our Christmas song.
Can we cheers?
Yeah. Oh.
Cheers to all of you.
That's not Twinkle Twinkle. That's Klinkle Klinkle.
Oh, God, Brent.
Klinkle Klinkle. Do it again.
This is the last night, right? Everybody,
Klinkle Klinkle.
This is it. This is the
okay,
end.
so before we get to the reveal of the final Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day.
Because even better than the Twinkle Twinkle the deal of the day is the bigger Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day. And you know, let's just have AJ tell us about it.
Nobody does it better.
All right, one more time, AJ. How much is shipping on everything during this entire marathon? Yes! Yay, AJ! All right, AJ.
Now,
that's right. Everything tonight. For how long, Caitlin?
Until 11:59.
Until 11:59. Everything on the site, everything on Beekman 1802 is free shipping.
That's right. So if you still wanted that 7-piece...
And we basically just did that so we could have AJ back on.
Yeah. So if you still wanted that Star Mobile, if you still wanted the sugar plums, if you still want the champagne jelly, if you still want the fruit cake, everything is free!
Do
all right.
as good as AJ at all.
No, but that's what all of these guys are doing. All right, this is not the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day.
Just say hello
this
to
is
Denise, to
yesterday's
Cheryl, to Martha,
deal.
to Kit, to Loretta, to Kim. So many people watching.
Are we getting 1,000 stars
We're
yet?
at 880.
All right,
so
keep
you guys
sharing.
Share it so we can get above 1,000.
Okay, you guys ready for the reveal? All right, this is the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day right here. And we're taking it back to where it all started, with the bars of soap in the fragrance-free and the super-sized whipped body cream in the pure fragrance-free. Now, the reason this was saved for the very last Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day is because not only is it our only super-sized Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day of the entire holiday marathon, were it not for these two products, the pure bar of soap, you're getting 2 of them, and the whipped body cream, we would not be standing here today, because these, even to this day, with all of the hundreds and hundreds of things that we've created.
Oh, Brent, we're at 920.
Keep sharing. Night of 1,000 stars. Keep sharing till we hit that 1,000 viewer minute. We would not be standing here today were it not for these two products. And so if you're brand new to Beekman, if you're sharing this live stream to your friends and family, if you're trying to just spread the Beekman Twinkle Twinkle to someone who's never tried it before, this is the starting point. It's the whole reason we're in business. It's our Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day, the last one of the year, the last Twinkle Twinkle deal with free shipping. Everything is free shipping. Get started. But
let's say hi to Daisy, to Mindy, to Pauline, to Marsha. Somebody said you're so handsome.
oh, I gotta give a little behind the scenes
Cheryl.
secret.
What?
Okay, so we're wearing our formal wear for tonight because it's the final night.
And this is my formal hat.
I didn't even realize you were wearing that. You just wanted to have hair.
I would never have told you I was going to wear it because then you wouldn't let me wear it.
All right, but you see, I was, since we were wearing our formal wear, I wanted to try to achieve a Cary Grant type swoop in my hair. Do you know what I used?
Did you use the body cream?
Well, I had this is a pound. In the Twinkle Twinkle deal, this is the supersized pound of body cream, and I used it to style my hair tonight, just like Cary Grant.
945 people.
Oh, we're almost there. We're almost to 1,000 stars.
Sort of like Cary Grant, but not exactly like Cary Grant.
But this is not a pomade. Cary Grant would have used a pomade, but you can see it actually gave me pretty good hold, and my hair is going to be amazing tomorrow.
Enough about your hair.
But I just want to say, well, it's going to be well conditioned. This is not a leave-in conditioner. This is a body cream that you're getting, but you could leave it in as a hair conditioner. You would just probably want to put on some sort of hair covering or wrap your head in a towel or something before you lay down, because it might get on.
Oh,
your pillow.
975. Thank you.
We're almost there.
Keep sharing the stream. We want to get 1,000 stars tonight. I don't know why. Just because it's the last night of the marathon.
It's the last night, and we've got Vanessa
and we
Williams.
all deserve
coming
it.
up to sing.
We all should have 1,000 stars, and we're getting flooded with hearts. Thank you so much for all the hearts.
What does everybody think of the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day? Does everybody love the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day?
Oh, well, see, it's not instantaneous, Brent. There's like a little delay. So
Well, I thought maybe they were already commenting.
Oh, 1,000.
We hit 1,000. Okay,
Yes,
now you
yay,
see,
neighbors.
you see right up there in the left-hand corner of your screen, it says 1,000 viewers. We have to keep it there all hour long. So if you see that dip into 900, dip into 800, just keep sharing it, keep commenting, keep pushing it out.
What happens if it stays at 1,000? What is it?
Oh.
Free shipping for all of 2021?
Oh, I'd have to talk to the team about that. But it is free shipping all the way up until 11:59 tonight.
Oh, hey.
Not only the deal of the day, but also everything on the website.
Thank you guys for getting those 1,000
Chinkle,
stars.
chinkle.
Viewers. Cheers. And by the way, Lisa says she needs to buy the champagne glasses.
Oh.
Guess who makes these?
Our glass blower, Bobby Sharp, makes our champagne flutes. You can buy these at beekman1802.com.
Do we have them in the smoked glass, or are they
Only smoked.
Only smoked.
This is the smoked. Bobby does only smoked, so he does the champagne glasses, he does the tumblers, we have a Tantalus
And look
set,
at-
all hand blown in Oneonta, New York.
I have on polka spot cufflinks from one of our neighbors that gave us years ago.
And they've got a little rhinestone in it for Twinkle and Twinkle.
See the little llama. That was from neighbor, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago. Who knows? Could have been 12 years ago.
Is everybody excited about Vanessa Williams?
Can I just say how lovely she is?
No, don't say. Wait till we get to her.
Okay.
Wait till we get to her.
She is just so wonderful. So the deal of the day.
So we've got the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day. Now the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day is where it all started. So you're getting 2 of the half-pound size bars of pure fragrance-free goat milk soap. Anybody can use that. And you're getting the super size of the pure whipped body cream, a pound of the whipped body cream. But I'll just remind you, because it's free shipping all the way until 11:59 at night, everything on the website, including any of the prior Twinkle Twinkle deals that are still available, a lot of them have sold out. If you still want those, they are free shipping. So even that huge mobile that we showed last night with all the lip therapy and the 7-star boxes, free shipping.
Champagne jelly.
If you want the pink champagne jelly, which is amazing for New Year's, like New Year's Eve party.
Great for the cheese plate.
Free. Oh, great on the
Fruitcake, free shipping. Sugar plums, free shipping. Can we just play AJ again?
Yeah, let's play AJ
Let's
one
do
more
AJ
time.
again.
Oh, ghost cheese, free shipping.
Free shipping.
Pair that with the champagne jelly.
AJ, how much is shipping?
Does everyone
Can
remember?
we play it again? I don't know. Can we play
Does
it
everybody remember how much is shipping tonight?
All right, one more time, AJ. How much is shipping on everything during this entire marathon? Yes! Yay!
That's right.
All right, AJ.
I love how he just kept going with it.
I know.
Hey, so let's keep that video ready. So every time we talk about the Twinkle Twinkle deal, AJ's going to remind you that it's free shipping today until 11:59.
Jason says that he's excited about Vanessa, but maybe a bit more excited about my hat. Do you know this hat? I've had this hat since 1990 something. It was featured all the time in the TV show. Do you remember?
Yep.
I've worn it on every marathon. It came from Sweden. What are you doing?
I'm just showing everybody the mobile box.
You can't
You get
play
7
when I'm
of these
talking, Brett.
boxes.
See, look I have luxurious hair too.
Twinkle, twinkle.
I have long, luxurious
Do
hair.
you want me to style it using the body cream?
No, don't you touch my hat. I thought I lost it once. Remember how frantic I got?
Yeah, you bought that in Sweden like it's about 30 years ago, right?
Not 30
Almost
years
30
ago.
years. We've been together 20 years.
20.
25.
This tux is.
No, it's
I bought
not.
it.
Nope. Don't
not?
say it. This tux came from Brooks Brothers when we were doing something for the show.
It's not that old?
No.
Oh shoot! I was so happy because I could still fit in it.
Oh, no.
I thought.
No, we threw that.
That was the one I bought in the 80s.
We threw that old tux away this summer because you couldn't fit in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
But I bet I could almost still fit in it if we still had it.
Maybe.
Let's see. So Felicia, Kathy, Eric, Lori, Shelly. Oh my gosh, so many neighbors.
Are we
oh
still
my
at
gosh,
1,000?
we're at 1.1.
Keep sharing.
Oh my God, we're like,
Could it be night of a 2,000
we're like
neighbors?
beating some cable shows.
We probably are. We probably are.
Okay, now I never keep you on.
I need some more champagne. Are you guys pouring the bubbly? Josh?
Oh my God. No, you say garçon. Garçon.
It's the universal symbol for need more.
More booze. So we should tell people what we're doing for Christmas.
Well, we're pretty much spending it with ourselves.
With Megan, us
and
and Megan.
champagne and under.
And everybody, people who follow us for a long time, you know that Christmas morning, the first thing we do when we wake up before we get out of bed is we go on Facebook and now Instagram, and we search for Beekman 1802 so we can see all the posts from people all around the country who are opening up Beekman 1802.
We love to see you open up.
And
your
then sometimes
Beekman
we
gift.
surprise people by commenting on there.
Oh, we always comment. But we love that because we know that we have spread the Twinkle Twinkle. We know the neighborhood is growing. And we just love to see your excitement about receiving something. But I would just say this, you know, because everybody, like shipping has just been so crazy this year for all companies, you know, because, you know, with the pandemic and everybody was, you know, not going out to stores or shopping online, and there's just all these delays with shipping. And FedEx and UPS and the USPS have called all of the major companies, you know, IKEA, their date has already passed. H&M, their date has already passed. Nike, their date has already passed. You cannot even order from those companies now and get your packages by Christmas. The Beekman date that we were given is December 15th. So every packet, everything that you order tonight while it's free shipping will all be shipped out by tomorrow. Our team is working overnight, just like the classic marathon days.
Yeah.
So I started
overnight,
the marathons.
so it still get out, still reach you in time.
That's right.
People asking what kind of champagne.
Josh.
It's not actually champagne, it's Prosecco.
Josh.
It's my champagne.
Honestly,
So-
I didn't even know that they made.
I know
they
you
had-
thought Megan made a label.
Yeah, I knew they made great. We love Josh red wine.
Megan texted to remind us. Also, Christmas morning, we love to go to our friends at Marchand Manor. There's a wonderful little senior living home in Sharon
It
Springs.
has maybe like 30 residents.
if that, like
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
And we go every year, and we sing
All
with
of Team
them.
Beekman comes out on Christmas Day.
Christmas morning, everybody comes. Some people come before church. Some people come before well, not this year. They're not going to church with their family. But we go and we sing and bring soap and lotion and everything. And should we tell them this?
No.
Okay.
You have to tune in on Christmas Day to see
We have
what
a special
gift.
present
'Cause
for
it's
our
ju-
friends at Marchand Manor.
I know, because just like this year in the marathon is a little bit different because of COVID, our visit to the nursing home, of course, is going to be a little bit different. So we'll make sure on Christmas Day to show you how we're going to make all of the nursing home residents Twinkle
It's
Twinkle
true.
too.
And you know, we're singing outside this year.
I know.
So they're going to be inside, we're going to be outside.
Well, I know. Don't give away too much more, Josh. Just
Okay,
zip it.
okay,
Zip
okay.
it.
I
Zip
can't,
it.
apparently I can never
All
say
right.
anything.
Should we get to the very last Hi Neighbor trivia question?
God, this causes endless grief every night because
Hi, neighbor.
Hi neighbors. Okay.
Everybody online is like, oh, you're not following the rules, or you're too hard, or you're too soft, you're softies.
I know. Well, we only have one.
Oh my
there's
gosh.
only one
Okay.
more opportunity
This
to win.
makes me sweat every time. Okay.
Okay. Let me get the cookie jar. So actually, the pulling the number out of the cookie jar, we didn't do that the first few nights of the marathon until our friend
Oh, this
Mindy
is
Cohn
cute.
was on.
Joan says, have a New Year's Eve party like Dick Clark and we'll all show up. Joan thinks that we're up at midnight.
We haven't seen New Year's midnight in
Since a new
a
millennium.
decade. A decade, yeah. Okay, so and our friend Mindy Cohn, who was on earlier this week in the marathon, she hosts a podcast now called Mondays with Mindy. And when she has her guest on, she pulls questions out of a little jar. And so that inspired us. So this is this year's 2020 cookie jar, which you can still get at beekman1802.com. And how much does it cost to ship?
It's
Free. AJ would be very excited
Okay.
about the cookie jar and free shipping. Okay, so let's pull out the last. It
Well,
might be the last
It
name.
might not be the last.
Let's see if, well, it doesn't matter apparently if you get it right or wrong
What's
because we still give you the
clinking in there? Is
prize.
there a cookie?
Okay, we are calling Lisa Marie M. Lisa Marie M. I hope you're one of those 1,000 people who are watching. Are we still at 1,000?
Yep.
Still at that night of 1,000 stars.
Thank you guys for sharing with your friends.
Yeah, keep sharing.
Can
Tell
you
everybody
imagine
it's free
people's friends
shipping.
who have no idea who they are and they're like, why are they sharing
Yeah,
this
why are they
link?
sharing this?
Oops, I'm dropping all my cards. Too much Prosecco.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you?
I am so good. I'm so glad you called me.
Well, we're so glad to talk to you, the very last contestant of the entire marathon.
I know you guys have brought so much joy to me this month.
Oh, well, we hope that is the case of all the 1,000
Well,
people who are watching
You guys
right
have
now.
brought joy to us. I mean,
Oh my
we-
goodness,
we would
Josh,
just
look.
be sitting at home having leftovers.
Did you see that? Lisa Marie was so excited that my bow tie fell off because, it's a clip-on. So you know what I'm
Not
going to
mine.
do?
I tied mine.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going Frank Sinatra at the end of the evening.
First you try for Cary Grant. Now you're trying
Going
for
Frank Sinatra. Going to show off all the chest hair and stuff.
my goodness.
Okay. You guys ready?
Are you ready, Lisa?
I'm ready.
Were you watching last night?
I was watching last night.
Were you watching the night before?
I was watching the night before too with Brady Smith and the kids.
Were you watching the night before?
The night before that, I've been watching every night since day 5.
This should be a breeze for
Did
you.
Did you watch the CBD one?
I did it with the yoga and you guys broke the goat, yes.
Oops.
Okay, you ready?
That was
You
the
should
one
be
we
able to get
missed.
this. Okay.
Okay.
This year, the holiday marathon is spread over many, many days, celebrating the exact number of years that Beekman 1802 has been in business.
This is super easy.
How
right?
many years?
Wow. 12 years because it's the same year as me and my husband's been married.
Oh, my
Yay!
goodness!
We're all celebrating then. Let's have a sip of champagne.
That's right.
Let's clinkle clinkle.
You know what would go good in the champagne?
A sugar plum?
A CBD gummy.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring any though. Saving those for after we're done with the marathon.
What's your husband's name, Lisa?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Hi
Well,
Tyler.
We wish you and Tyler a very happy 12th anniversary.
And Lisa, did Tyler tell you that you could get anything off of the website tonight because it's all free shipping?
You will now.
Well, let me tell you something. Do not order the cookie jar and do not order the mobile
Why?
because you're getting them as your prize tonight.
Oh, thank you so much. You have no clue. This year's been so hard on us. Well, thank you.
Well, that's exactly why we're doing this, because we knew 2020 has been a hard year for so many people, and we wanted to end the year with as much Twinkle Twinkle for everybody as we could.
Are things starting to turn around?
Oh, and you have.
Are things going to...
They are.
Good. You're looking forward to
They are.
2021?
Oh, absolutely. As they say, I say test negative and be positive.
Exactly.
That's right.
Let's actually...
Let's clinkle clinkle
Let's
that.
clinkle clinkle to Lisa. And was it Kyle or Tyler?
Tyler. Clinkle, clinkle.
Cheers to Lisa and Tyler and a better 2021. And you know what? Also,
Thank you so much.
cheers to all of us for the vaccine going out today, all around the country.
We survived.
It's starting. The end is in sight. So cheers to everyone.
Yes.
Yes. Cheers, neighbors.
Oh, I forgot
all
to ask,
around.
Lisa, I forgot to ask you, where are we calling you?
I'm in Decatur, Georgia, right by Atlanta.
Oh, well, wonderful. Our first contestant from Georgia, and thank you for being our very last contestant.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye now. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Bye.
Oh,
Now,
I just got to
All
show.
right, one more time, AJ. How much is shipping on everything during this entire marathon? Yes! Yay! All right, AJ.
I want everybody
Now,
in their home right now, to take a moment and answer this. How much is shipping today, everybody?
Shout it just like AJ.
Everybody shout it out. It's free!
And then right when you think you can't do any more, you do it again.
You do it again.
So this is what Lisa Marie just won. It ships for free too. It's our lip therapy mobile. So every one of these star boxes, which you can reuse, is filled with one of our signature lip therapies. And it comes out of the box. It's a huge box that you get, just like this. This whole thing is only $40 and it ships for free. But that is not the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day. Yes, it's only $40, but the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day is sitting right over here, and it is back to where we all started. You are getting 2 of the half-pound size bars of soap, and you are getting a pound of the pure whipped body cream. So we know our products are luxurious. We know that they are expensive, and we know that you sometimes ration them, but we wanted to give you so much body cream that you could put this in places where you never even thought about.
You're going to put
putting
it on other people.
You could.
You're just going to run around town and put it on other people. Wait till everyone
Make
gets
them twinkle,
vaccinated.
twinkle. But it is a great gift, and because it is free shipping, like if there are multiple people on your list that you meant to buy something for and you haven't bought something for, here's what you're going to do, because it's all free shipping today. Just make multiple orders. You can, everyone, you're going to put your billing address in, but on every order, ship to somebody different, because it's all free shipping. It's not like you're accumulating shipping charges on every order that you put in, because everything on the website tonight is free shipping. But I had to save something special for people. Are we still at 1,000?
We are still at we're actually 1.1.
Okay.
Hey, Jean has a question. She wants to know, is shipping free?
It's free, Gene, on everything.
Okay, but this is the most special gift we have for the entire 12 days.
And this is special. Now, the way this works,
Are you coming here, Under? Come on
you
in,
will come
Under.
on in? Under wanted to be here for this, because
Yeah.
you guys, you're going to be excited. Okay, so
Come on, Under.
one of the most coveted things that we have ever done at Beekman 1802
Was a mistake.
is something you cannot even buy.
It was an accident.
It is this goat figurine. And we developed them. There were maybe 100 prototypes. We send them out to some of our retailers who are carrying our products. They were too fragile to ship, so we never turned them into an actual product. Now, you can see that this goat is modeled after one of the baby goats on the pure soap packaging.
And so how do you know that it's so fragile? Because I broke it.
During the CBD night, hopped up on Martha's CBD gummies, Josh knocked this off while trying to do yoga, and then we mended it. I used my doctoring skills and did this gingham cast on the goat.
So
But here's the thing. If you are ordering the pure set with the pound of body cream and the 2 bars of soap, you automatically go into the running to win this. You win this very one, the one that nobody else can get, the one that Josh broke during the CBD.
There's actually-
the one that is casted with the gingham ribbon.
there's actually random sparkles on it from the whole marathon.
Okay, and the way it
this
works-
goat has seen better days.
No, but we're gonna wrap it up really well. It's gonna get to you. Or if the lead comes off again. Did you guys glue this too? So it's been super glued and then the gingham cast put on it. But here's the thing. You are only in the running for this if you're buying the pure Twinkle Twinkle
So
deal of the day.
everybody who purchases the deal of the day today gets in a random drawing
That's right. And here's the thing, like
for the lame goat.
That's right. There were only 1,500 of these deals that we assembled. So that's pretty good odds. There, you know, you've got a 1 in 1,500 chance of winning this. Now, of course, you don't have, like, if you're putting multiple things in your shopping cart tonight because it's free shipping on everything on the website tonight, it's okay. You can put multiple things in your cart. You just have to have at least one of this deal that you're seeing right here. And you know, the deal went live earlier today and before we sent out the email. So even if you're watching tonight and you placed your order for this deal earlier today, you are still one of the 1,500 people who are in the drawing to get this.
Anyone who ordered this. So
yeah.
Hi Susan, hi Becky, hi Margaret. Jack says it's a piece of Beekman history. Let's see.
You guys are doing a great job. We are a night of 1,000 stars. You guys are keeping it up there.
Lisa says, and the broken goat ships for free.
The broken goat ships for free. All right, should we go to another Team Beekman memory?
Yes. Oh, we have a Team Beekman memory.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Speaking of shipping.
Hi neighbors, my name is Quincy. I've been with Beekman over 10 years. I am a production manager here at Beekman 1802. One of my greatest and fondest memories about Beekman, besides the great Christmas parties, was I remember my first year working during the holidays, fulfilling customer orders, and being able to go home, watching the TV and seeing that the same items that I've touched were being aired and sold online and on TV, which just made me go out of my mind and crazy.
Oh, we love Quincy.
Quincy is one. He was very shy and he didn't want to do this, but we made him do the memory video.
And we didn't tell him to wear his high neighbor shirt either.
And you know, we say that on HSN and we say that on QVC all the time. We say, you know, when you buy something from Beekman, everything is hand packed by Team Beekman. You know, a lot of beauty companies or any company, they just call a ship from overseas, send it over, and send it out. Every item, every gift box, everything is hand-packed by Team Beekman.
Every beauty product made in the USA.
And
sugar plums made in the USA.
And all
fruitcake made in the USA.
And Team Beekman is just as proud on Christmas morning when they see all of you guys opening up the presents. It's like we're all Santas. It's like one big group of Santas. I don't know.
It really is.
It always touches me.
And they truthfully are so proud to see you guys enjoying the things that they help create. And you know, we're just so proud of our whole team because the marathon started, I think, was it now 7 years that we've been doing the marathon?
Yeah.
And so the very first marathon started when we had 4 employees. We had 4 employees, and that was 7 years ago. And on that last shipping night, I think
we had a few more than 4.
No, I think it was like 4. That first one?
Yeah.
We may have had some temp people.
Yeah.
Not 4 full-time employees.
No.
So when we started the marathon, we literally just opened up our computer because we were going to be working all night to try to get all the last-minute orders out on the last shipping night.
And we set it on a step ladder. And so we used the camera on the computer on a step ladder. And it wasn't even supposed to be like a show. It was just so people could see, you know, that everyone was working really hard to get their packages out. And then it just became a show because Pete and everybody just kept showing the packages to the camera and saying, oh, you know, Sam Smith, your package is going out. And everybody just loved it. They loved watching the neighbors come by. Maxine got a handwritten note in her package wishing her happy holidays. Christine says, you can always tell everything's packed with love because it's always so beautiful. It's absolutely true. Boy, shipping department gets more love than we do.
Well, the reason why I don't want to say shipping because they are all working right now. They're going to be working through the night.
You know what? They're so happy that we don't do the marathon at the warehouse anymore because this is their most stressful time. And they were always super good sports about it. Well, because we were always packing and shipping with them. Everyone was a good sport. But at 2 or 3 years ago when we started doing it from the mercantile versus the warehouse, they were so relieved.
I know. And you know, they're all freaking out right now because right when we announced that once you buy the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day, which is the 2 bars of soap and the pound of body cream in the Pure, we just announced that only if you buy this deal do you become in the running to win this goat. You get this goat if you win.
Yep.
You have to buy that deal. The online went
Yeah.
because everybody wants this. It's the only way you can get it.
The only way. So, and Darcel says she remembers that first marathon when all you could hear was the packing tape. You ever hear that packing tape? That. So we were talking, but you couldn't hear anything except us in the packing tape.
Okay, we can't make people wait any longer.
Okay.
Okay. You know that we've had lots of different star guests on during the week.
This is the one I get nervous.
We had Deirdre Hall.
I know.
We had Mindy Cohn. We had Hillary Burton Morgan.
Tiffany
Thiessen. Brady Smith. We had all these amazing stars.
Ree
But-
Drummond.
Ree Drummond, Pioneer Woman, was on. But we saved the best for last.
And that's a hint.
And here she is, everybody, Vanessa Williams.
Oh my goodness.
I'm bringing the Christmas spirit.
Oh
You
my
are.
goodness. Are you in your house?
I am. I'm in Westchester, New York. Yes.
Okay,
We had
Vanessa.
snow today too.
We did too. Isn't it so beautiful?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, but before we dive in with Vanessa, I just have to tell how we met Vanessa and what exactly shows the type of person she is. So we started out on Evine, and we're working, selling our soaps. And at the time, Vanessa was on Evine as well. And we met her in the hallway just randomly. And of course, we were all like,
Totally
Vanessa Williams."
starstruck.
And let me tell you, when you see Vanessa Williams, I mean, she's gorgeous, of course, right now. But when you see Vanessa Williams in person, you are almost speechless. Not because
Oh my
it's
gosh.
Vanessa
Now
Williams.
you're going to embarrass her.
Not only because she's won all these awards and topped the charts and did all these things.
Tonys, Grammys, SAG nominations, Emmys, and you've been nominated for everything, every
But
award.
it's the eyes. The eyes. I mean, they really do twinkle, twinkle.
You know, it's
They
really
do
funny
twinkle, twinkle.
because Vanessa said the same thing about when she met me.
Did you,
right.
Vanessa? Did you say she twinkle, twinkle?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Okay, but that's not even the best part of the
So-
story,
no,
Vanessa.
wait,
Hold
let
on, I gotta
Vanessa
tell the
talk.
story
Okay.
better. This tells how special she is. Okay, because we met her, I mean, just very briefly, maybe we had like a 10 or 15-minute conversation with Vanessa. And then, every year in the holiday marathons, we would always have our friend Sharon Jones sing us out of the marathon. She's a great R&B singer, Sharon Jones, and she would always sing us out. Well, she passed away, and the year that she passed away was the year that we had met Vanessa in the hallway at Evine. And so Sharon passed away right around in the holiday season, right around Thanksgiving. And so we're like, well, who could we get to sing our final song of the year? And I said, well, we just met Vanessa in the, Evine. Let me just send her a message. And, for this person that we had met for 10 minutes, I sent her a message and I said, Vanessa, would you please come on and sing our final song on this little, Facebook, YouTube marathon that we do? And she said yes. And now, how is that?
I know.
But then
So-
wait,
Oh,
I'm not
Brent,
done.
you've got to let Vanessa
I know,
talk.
Vanessa. I know, but this is good. So she was already, of course, booked because this is Vanessa Williams. She had a concert that night that we were having her on. She called from the back of her limousine on the way to the concert to sing the song for us. How about
the
that?
neighbors. I know it. Anyway,
I'm done now.
Vanessa,
I'm done now.
he goes on.
And my favorite was visiting you at your house.
Yes. you came-
Lovely.
I know. You come back anytime, Vanessa.
And I remember, Vanessa, you walked in the barn and we hadn't told Farmer John that you were coming, and you're one of his favorite singers of all
are.
time.
You are.
And it just about dropped. So Vanessa, you are one of the hardest working people I know. Every time I turn around, there's either a charity announcement or a new concert or something. What are you doing right now for holiday season?
I've been lucky. I have not stopped working at all. I just finished doing It's a Wonderful Life last night with Ed Asner and Carol Kane and Bill Pullman, and it was unbelievable. And I've got an Ella Fitzgerald concert special on PBS tomorrow. It recreates, Ella has one of the most swinginest Christmas albums from 1960, and a bunch of other Broadway performers all got a chance to sing two of those songs, so we kind of recreate the album. So that's on tomorrow night on PBS, and it's Ella Fitzgerald Swinging Christmas.
I cannot wait to see that.
Can I mean, obviously she's an amazing singer. You're an amazing singer, but were you a little bit like, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm singing Ella's song? Were you a little?
Well, You know, she's my all-time favorite, and that's my favorite of all time for the holiday season. And apparently, we're related because my mom's grandmother was named Helen Fitzgerald, and apparently they look very much alike, and they were cousins.
Oh,
So
wow.
she might be a distant relative, and I met her back in the late '80s, early '90s. But so when I got the list of songs, I wanted to do something that I'd never sung before, and I ended up doing "What Are You Doing
Oh,
New
yes.
Year's Eve." So I did that one, which I loved. It's beautiful. But then I did the Christmas Blues, which doesn't get played a lot, and I think I'm actually going to record it. It's that it's a real kind of bluesy. It's Christmas time, and I want to meet Santa Claus.
Oh.
Christmas time, and it's very kind of bluesy and sultry. So those are the two that I chose to do, and we had a wonderful, wonderful time.
Okay,
So this
so
is
for
tomorrow
everybody,
night.
is it going to be on
Tomorrow
PBS
night.
across the nation? So you can just go
Yeah.
to your local PBS or pbs.com and search for what time, right?
Yep.
I can't wait for that because it's like maybe a month or so ago, I remember watching the Zoom thing that you guys did with the Kennedy Center, where you did the socially distanced concert, and
Yeah.
you guys, it was phenomenal. So can you still see that somewhere?
I think it's available to the end of the year, and it's on kennedycenter.org if you go, and I think you can find the link there. But I got a chance to do it with Renee Fleming, who, for opera fans, she is an amazing soprano. And for people that don't know her, you need to know her because she's a spectacular musician. But we knew each other as moms because we have a mutual friend, and their kids were dating, and so we started doing these Zoom cocktails when the pandemic started. And we kept saying, we really got to work together. We love each other. We got to work together. And we came up with this concert. And after we came up with the idea, we said, well, then who's going to do this? Who? And I called my people. She called Kennedy Center, and they said, we will be willing to host the first live concert. So we did it in September, and everything was socially distanced. We only could have 6 people on stage. We were all 6 feet from each other. We only had 40 people on the stage that were all socially distanced and masked. And then they built our stage in the audience. So behind us were the beautiful red velvet empty chairs. And it was spectacular. So hopefully, I think it's still available on kennedycenter.org.
I mean, hasn't this pandemic actually for artists? It's really like upped the creativity and the fact that the production, there hasn't been able to be huge productions and things. And what I've loved is seeing artists like just being pure and raw and going out there with a minimum of production and really showing their talents. I just think that's been wonderful.
Necessity, ring light, and a good mic.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you! Wow.
To make sure, and you just end up to be tech savvy. I mean, now I know what to do on Zoom, Facebook. I mean, StreamYard, all these platforms that you have to adapt to in order to connect with people and to make performances. But it's worked out great. I see you have my children's book, which came out in December.
Yes.
Yeah, Bubble Kisses. And that has a song that goes with it too. When you open it up, you get a CD. People that still have CD players, you have a CD in the front of the front. There it is, right there. And it was perfect timing because I wanted to have this book come out, and the fact that the images are so beautiful and so diverse and so inclusive. Really, really makes me happy because the timing was perfect. And it's about a little girl who's got a goldfish named Sal, and she loves Sal, but at nighttime she goes to sleep and turns into a mermaid and goes on adventures with Sal. And Tara Nicole Whitaker did the illustrations and did a beautiful job. And it comes with music, so you can hear bubble kisses, and it's kind of like an Andrews Sisters, really kind of.
Oh, I love that.
Roar like a lion, bark like a dog, and it's very kind of catchy. So those people that are sick of Baby Shark, this is your alternative.
And I love the foiling. I'm a sucker for anything with foiling on it. Look at this beautiful jacket on it.
And Vanessa, I I don't know if you're aware of this, but I was a drag queen in New York City in the 90s, and my outfits all had goldfish in the boobs. So I'm just saying, if you ever need to do a roadshow of this, I'm willing to bring it back.
Bubble
I will
kisses.
call you, Josh.
Don't let people kiss the bubbles, though. Don't let people. Yeah, so this, you know what we're going to do, Vanessa? For anybody who's watching on our Facebook page right now, if you
Or YouTube or anywhere.
or YouTube, if you put in the comments section, I love Vanessa Williams, we're going to choose one of you to win this book with her CD in it. So just put in there, I love Vanessa Williams.
And I loved what you said about the book being so diverse and inclusive.
So
and
important.
you're one of the founders of Black Theater United, which I'm so happy that this year finally Black voices are being recognized, amplified, respected, given the respect that they deserve. Can you talk a little bit about Black Theater United and how you started and what you're doing with it?
Well, the tragedy of it all came out of the tragedy. And I think George Floyd was the straw that broke the camel's back. And Audra McDonald called a bunch of us who are Black Broadway performers and said, we need to do something. I don't know what it is, but you want to join in? And we all said yes. So we formed Black Theater United, and we've been really thankful to be able to be a platform for many different things. We partnered with Stacey Abrams and Janine Abrams McClain and did a town hall for Fair Fight and Fair Count. And right now we've been able to partner with them in terms of Georgia, making sure that everybody gets out to vote. Census was one of our first platforms. And we've also been in touch with theaters across America about diversity, not only in staffing, but in artistic directorship and administration and board, making sure the boards look diverse as well. And also, besides programming, of course, seeing more Black shows, but more Black stage directors, sound designers, costume designers, set designers, directors, producers. We really are taking this opportunity to demonstrate that there needs to be more diversity, and the time is now. So I've been lucky to be part of the change.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
So everybody,
amazing.
not just beautiful, not just talented, but
Dedicated.
everything.
No, I love that, because I think people think that in the creative arts, it's always been diverse, it's always been inclusive. And it's like, no, there's been just as many issues in the creative arts field with inclusion and equity as anywhere. So I love that. And again, I love that it's always, you're finding creative solutions for problems. We often talk about, or are asked to talk about creativity and where it comes from. And we say creativity is actually problem solving. That's what artists do. They see something and they create around it. And whether it be a pandemic or whether it be inequity, it's like, here's the problem, I'm going to create my way around it. And obviously you're doing it every day in a million different ways.
And also, we've had so much time. The isolation was shocking for a lot of us, but it allowed us to have the quiet time to really kind of go deep and decide what's important and what's not important and what we can let go and what we want to focus, and just listen and kind of connect to who you are and what you want to do for the next 10 years. So as tragic as it has been, and there have been so many people that have lost their lives in this particular time, which has been tragic, it's really been kind of a reset button for the entire world.
That's
And
right.
Now,
And-
are you excited about the vaccine? We're can't wait.
Well, I actually had it. I had COVID in March
okay.
because I was in London doing City of Angels. And, we had it in London before it came here. And in January, when I started rehearsals there, we knew that it was coming over from China and that Italy had been hit and it was making its way toward England. So we were a week away from opening City of Angels at the Garrick Theater. And that's when Broadway shut down, and we shut down about 5 days later. But right before that Monday, we had our meeting. We all gathered in the theater, and the Prime Minister came on, and it was kind of like wartime. We're shutting everything down. And one of our castmates the day before didn't show up that Monday and wasn't feeling well. So we all were like, uh-oh. It's gonna happen, because when you're in a show,
You're close.
touching props, you're hugging each other, you're kissing, you're dancing, you're singing. So we were all bound to get it, and it kind of trickled through most of the cast. And I flew home before I knew that I had any symptoms, And it took me, a good 2 weeks to feel better. But it's no joke. So I have to figure out if I've had it already. Do I need the vaccine? All that stuff is pending. But thank God that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it started today.
And you
Exactly
survived,
today.
and that's great. And
Exactly.
Now, we asked, of course, Vanessa is here today to sing our last Christmas song of the year. And we asked Vanessa if she could think of a song that went with our theme of Twinkle, Twinkle and making everybody's holiday season twinkle, twinkle. And lo and behold, she has a Christmas album called Star Bright.
Yeah.
And so Vanessa is going to sing our final song of this year's holiday marathon. It's called Star Bright, from the album of the same name. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it wherever you buy your music. Star Bright by Vanessa Williams. And here she goes.
Star bright, first star I see that night. Could you please shine your light? Shine it so I can see my Savior smiling at me. Star bright, I heard you once proclaim, this is the way, keep on following me, and at the end of the road will be a baby, and there in him you'll find a love that is truly blind, given so from your heart, that love, that light will shine. Shine, 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 star bright, star bright, star bright, star bright, star bright, star bright, shine your light.
That is so beautiful.
That is beautiful,
oh, thank
Vanessa.
You. Such a special gift for us and the Beekman neighbors. Thank
Twinkle,
you.
twinkle.
Twinkle,
Thank
twinkle,
you
Vanessa.
so
Thank you.
much.
Have a wonderful holiday. We'll be watching tomorrow night on PBS for your Ella
Yeah.
Fitzgerald Christmas concert.
And we hope to
Thank
see you at the farm as soon as this is all over.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Bye,
Merry
Vanessa.
Christmas, everybody.
Too.
Happy holidays.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you, Vanessa.
Wow, what a
Oh my
talent.
gosh.
Do you know how hard it is to just sit? You don't have an ear, like, most of the young singers these days have like an earpiece and auto tune and everything going on. That is real talent. When you're sitting there looking at your computer screen, singing like that and pitch perfect. Pitch perfect.
I mean, I do sit at home and sing like that.
It's not pitch perfect.
In my head, I'm pitch perfect. In my head, I sound like Vanessa Williams. In my head, I kind of look like Vanessa Williams a little bit.
Yeah.
But then, there's things like
Oh,
mirrors.
oh no. We're at 995, everybody. You see in the left-hand corner? We got to keep it at 9 of 1,000 stars.
Everybody is so grateful to Vanessa. I mean, guys, how special is that Vanessa came to sing to all the Beekman neighbors?
I know. And did anybody say they love Vanessa and they're in the running for her book?
Yes, I mean, everybody's just been,
Okay, somebody's going to win the book in her season here.
it's literally hashtag love Vanessa Williams right
Okay, should we go back and remind everybody of the Twinkle Twinkle Deal of the Day?
now. Okay, I'll go over the comments because I wasn't looking at the comments while we were.
Okay, but first, let's remind everybody what's so important before we tell you about the Twinkle Twinkle Deal of the Day. What's so important about today until 11:59?
All right, one more time, AJ. How much is shipping on everything during this entire marathon? Yes! Yay! Yay! All right, AJ.
Oh, that's right. Everything up until midnight is free shipping. So check your list, or make your list, and you check it twice, because you can send everybody today's Twinkle Twinkle Deal of the Day. You're getting the pound of the Wit Body Cream, and you're getting 2 of the half-pound size bars of the triple milled goat milk soap. It's a $106 value. $106 value for $45 and free shipping. Now, you'll know that what we said is that every time you order that Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day with the pure, you go in the running to win this goat. It's something that we do not sell in general, like you can't usually get it just in general. But what's a special memory about this goat is that during the holiday marathon, when Josh was trying to do yoga while also eating some of Martha Stewart's CBD gummies, he knocked the goat off the shelf and fractured its leg. And so I casted it with this gingham ribbon, and somebody who orders that pure set, there were only 1,500 of you who could order that, or it's going to win this. However,
So it's random.
random drawing.
Okay.
So what we do is we compile everyone who had that in their order until it sells out, and then we'll just pick one of them at random and you get it. But here's the thing. You know how you increase your odds of winning?
What? You can't help people cheat.
No, it's not cheating. This is completely legal. This is
What?
completely legal. So if you're buying the deal with the pound of body cream and the 2 bars of soap, and you're sending it to multiple people, like you have to put in separate orders because you're shipping to different places, but it's okay because everything's
Well,
free
that
shipping.
seems borderline.
No. So
Okay.
think about this. Say you wanted to get a great luxury gift for people. This is a great price point. You have 10 people on your list. You're shipping to 10 different places. That means 10 different orders. You're entered 10 times.
See, you keep calling that a special memory, and I have like no recollection of it at all.
That
Like
Martha.
as soon the yoga mat rolled out, and then everything just went blank. I don't remember a single thing from the rest of the night.
Okay, everybody. Oh, it's Night of 1,000 Stars, and you see on your screen, it says 972 at the top.
Well, I think if you average it out,
No, you got to
it's
keep
been
sharing.
1,000.
We want to stay at
People
1,000.
have things to do. They're
We'll keep-
fixing dinner.
No, people waited for Vanessa to come on, and they're like, okay, we're done. We're out. No, you got to keep
Someone
going
said
the whole
everybody should have a Josh
Just
in their
keep
life.
sharing.
I think so. Maybe you should give me away with an order.
Oh, well, if it would sell out of these, I would.
I mean, look at that goat has a tourniquet. I have a knee brace. So
We didn't have
how's this? Everyone who buys 10 of the Today Special gets entered for a chance to get me
or your
shipped
knee
to their
brace.
house.
Or your knee brace.
as long
Oh,
as
but I'm glad
long as you have champagne, I'm more than willing to come on.
I'm
by.
glad you showed off the boots. So we have worn these boots every single night of the marathon. Now, the special story about these boots is that when we were doing the Fabulous Beekman Boys show, we did an event for Vogue magazine, Fashion's Night Out, and they had Swarovski crystal make these boots for us. Of course, Josh got more bling than I
Are
did.
these? How much are they worth? Do we even
Who
know?
knows?
Are they
But-
are they like $1 bajillion?
They had been in our attic for about 10 years, and we drug them out just for Twinkle Twinkle for the marathon. And this will be our last night wearing them. However,
I bet
for the-
Vanessa would like these.
Oh, I bet. Oh, we'll wear them. No, we can't. I was going to say we'd wear them tomorrow night during her concert. But what we're going to do is for the rest of the holiday season, because you guys have seen the Mercantile, right? Twinkle Twinkle. We hung 30,000 mirrors on the outside of the building. So the whole building shimmers. And for the rest of the holiday season, all the way up until January 2nd, when we change out the Mercantile for the new theme, our Twinkle Twinkle boots. Oh, here's the Mercantile. See it twinkling? Is
So
this
wait, so-
live?
No, it's not live. So when wait, how long are they on display here?
Until January 2nd. So
Okay.
we're going to have the Twinkle Twinkle boots on display in the Mercantile. So if you live anywhere nearby, you can come in and see them up close and personal and count all the Swarovski crystals on them.
So-
But that's the Mercantile. See how all the mirrors, when the light hits them and the wind moves them, the whole building just
So
shimmers.
someone
It is
says
so amazing.
Josh and CBD gummies are the new Christmas tradition. Yes. Someone wants to know how much Josh ships for.
Free!
Do you remember that? Do you remember being a kid and talking like that and like just being like so?
And so
exuberant?
excited, like
I
you
know.
But here's what got him so excited. It wasn't. I don't know if it was. He does like free shipping, but it was the goat poop. He does like
the
the
goat
CBD did to Josh. Goat poop does
All
that.
right,
to
one more
AJ.
time, AJ. How much is shipping
Everybody
on
do it
everything
with
during
it-
this
with
entire
AJ.
marathon? Yes!
So
All right, AJ.
if you want everyone on
Okay,
your
but wait,
Christmas
wait,
list
I
to
wanna-
be that excited, you have to go tonight.
Super important though. We're jokey. But if you have not done your shopping with Beekman yet, today is the last day to order to get your stuff safely shipped and so it arrives by Christmas today. I know we kid around and we joke and it's fun, but like get it in today. Otherwise, because Pete will keep trying. Pete and the team will keep trying to get it out, and they'll try to do expedited shipping, they'll try to do all that, but it doesn't always happen. So if you can and you haven't ordered yet, please do it today.
And free shipping ends at 11:59. Okay, we're getting ready to make our wish. You know, every day of the marathon so far, we've made a wish and given a big donation to a charity. Before we get to that, go back to us.
I don't know if we can stop it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Before we get to that, I wanted to introduce the one last piece of our Twinkle Twinkle collaboration with the Corning Museum of Glass. So this year, you know, we've worked with hundreds and hundreds of artisans over the 12-year history of Beekman 1802. And this year, because of our theme of Twinkle Twinkle, we worked with the Corning Museum of Glass and their 11 artisans, and they created one-of-a-kind glass sculptures that are on display in the Mercantile and on sale. So if you are someone who loves glass or you love one-of-a-kind artwork, you know someone in your life who loves one-of-a-kind pieces, this is the very last piece left.
This is it.
And this is a beautiful, I call it a cake dish, because if you know someone who bakes and they're just always baking pies and whatnot, and they also love art, look at this thing. I mean, it is a gorgeous.
Oh, Brent, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
No, it's.
Well,
it is gorgeous. I got to show it. I got to show it, because not only is this beautiful hand-blown glass, and look, because the Twinkle Twinkle theme, it's got this 24-karat gold star in it. But here's what's brilliant that the artist did. So when it comes out the top right there, where you can put your cake or your pie or your flower arrangements, whatever you want to do there, it's a star. But look at the stem. The stem are all the arms of the star twisted. Isn't that amazing?
It is gorgeous.
And I'll tell you, this thing is a beast.
I know. I'm going to put it down because I don't trust you.
Okay.
So
Corning Museum of Glass. If you're interested in this, it's not online, but if you're interested, you can send an email to customer service at beekman1802.com, and they can tell you how you can own a one-of-a-kind piece of art.
So we have two things left. We're going to talk about the charity, and we're going to finish it off with Under. So let's just take a look back at all the charities that you, Beekman neighbors, and us have supported this holiday season.
Okay, in the first year, we granted a wish and gave this Make-A-Wish child a
then
puppy.
We gave $3,000 to Astor Services for Children.
And then we underwrote the entire 2021 budget for
a blank check. For the Regional Food Bank. Then the Adaptive Sports Action, the charity that Amy Purdy and her husband Daniel started. And then $1,000 to Look Good, Feel Better for women going through their cancer treatments.
And then we gave $1,000 to the World Central Kitchen, which feeds people in disaster zones.
And then Lonely Whale, another $1,000.
Keeping those plastics out of the ocean.
Exactly, amazing. And then the Coalition Against Trafficking in Women, so we gave $1,000 to that. Again, this is all on behalf of Beekman neighbors.
And then with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Wyatt Thomas, we gave him a shopping spree. He could buy whatever thing he wanted. Look what he said. Thank you, Beekman neighbors.
And then $1,000 to No Kid Go Hungry, that's working to end child hunger in America.
And then tonight, we are making a donation. Oh, no, this was last night. So many charities.
I know, so things of my very own. And then tonight, for Vanessa Williams, we're giving $5,000 to Syracuse University for the Vanessa Williams Scholarship Fund, which is a scholarship program committed to providing scholarships, leadership, and alumni mentoring to every Black and Latino student. I don't know if people know this, but Vanessa Williams is from upstate New York.
That's right, and she went to Syracuse. That's right.
So,
and we just want to say,
donation. And so I hope that all of you neighbors are so proud of yourselves and proud of this Beekman neighborhood that we've all had fun building together, but we've all also been working at building together, because this is the kind of change that reverberates out into the world. It's this kind of kindness that grows in bigger circles.
And all of those donations were made on your behalf in all of your names, because we would not be able to make those donations without all the support that you have given to Beekman 1802 this year. And you know, before we bring on Under for our last little song,
I'm gonna start calling her over because it's gonna take a while. Under, come on,
we
Under.
do just want to say that you know, our whole goal with the 12 years of Beekman 1802 Christmas was to make all of your lives twinkle twinkle. And you know, of course, COVID made us change our classic 24-hour marathon so that we couldn't do it in the way that we normally did. But I think it actually turned out to be a little bit better, because we expanded the Twinkle Twinkle over 12 different days. And we hope that it really did make a difference in your life, because we know there are a lot of people, a lot of you, going through hard times, and we hope that just by bringing out that little bit of twinkle twinkle in your life, that has a ripple effect, and that then you go forward and you give that twinkle twinkle to someone else. And that's how the night of 1,000 twinkle twinkles becomes 1,000,000 twinkle twinkles and 1,000,000,000 twinkle twinkles. So as soon as we finish up tonight, we just want to say, get out there and twinkle twinkle some more. Just because the marathon is ending doesn't mean you can't twinkle twinkle.
Keep sparkling. All right, are we ready to sing everybody out?
What are we going to sing?
Let's do We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Let's do it all the way through and then we'll end. Ready?
Okay. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Woo!
Thank you so much.
Thanks for twinkling,
neighbors.
twinkling.
Remember, last day
Get your
for free
deal.
shipping.
Get the goat.
And have an amazing holiday, everybody. Good night.